Man, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the coin. Honestly, my headspace is not right at the moment. I've just seen, I'm not watching the match, but I've just seen the live score. Spurs are winning 2-0 against PSG as we speak. PSG, are they broken or something? Are they ruined? Anyway, look, I was here. I wanted to talk about some Chelsea news, but this is absolutely derailed me. But that news is going to be for Ms. TV Total Football down the track. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Let's get in on the act on some of these Chelsea news, ladies and gentlemen. The latest. Check this out, coming from Talksport. Look, I'm not trying to scaremonger anyone because I still believe Xavi Simons to Chelsea is still on. But as I said, every day that goes by, every day we don't get rid of players, this is starting to become a little bit more trickier. And now sources like TalkSport, who are not the biggest source out there, but they're starting to talk about how Manchester City are contemplating a stunning hijack of Chelsea's proposed deal for Xavi Simons. Now, you might sit there and go, Miz, I don't believe in everything, right? Sure, no problems. But Manchester City are in the market on the lookout for a winger or for an attacking player. This is why they're linked with Rodrigo. Now, Rodrigo might not happen. Savinho could still leave Manchester City. May not leave, but could still leave. Grealish has already gone. So if they also lose Savinho on top of Grealish, then are they in for a player? Are they in for another attacking player? We shall see. But we are leaving the door a bit too open on this deal. That is the problem. We're allowing other teams, and don't forget, Bayern Munich are also looking for attacking players too. They were looking to do a deal with, I think, that Stuttgart player, Waltermode or Waltermade, whatever his name is. And it seems like that might not go through, and they might come back for Xavi Simons, maybe. So my issue in all of this situation is that Xavi Simons wants to join Chelsea Football Club. We have a couple obstacles. First obstacle, we don't want to meet the valuation of Red Bull Leipzig. Leipzig are wanting 60 million pounds. Chelsea want to provide no more than 50 million. So that's an issue to find, a middle ground there. And the second issue, which is our issue, we need to get rid of players. Some of our players are not moving on. Nkunku, Jackson, Sterling, Chilwell, Renato Vega, the list goes on. The list goes on. So the longer this carries on, I don't know how long Xavi Simons is going to stay patient. There are other clubs now looking at it in a like a hawk, basically monitoring this like a hawk. So let's see. But the Premier League season is upon us. The Premier League season is now literally upon us. Hopefully, this player can be a Chelsea player because we need all the depth and quality. And I'm not saying Xavi Simons is depth, but we need that entire package of the squad. Xavi Simons is a fantastic player. He's probably most likely going to start. There might be games where he's used as a rotational piece, but you need as much as quality moving into the Premier League season and also the Champions League campaign that we are going to have this season. So let's see what happens with Xavi Simons, but that is the latest. Now, next up, have a look at this. I love this news. Chelsea to hand players more than 10 million in bonuses for winning FIFA World Cup in New Jersey. Fantastic. Absolutely deserves it. This is, I think, by the way, I can't get over the fact that Donald Trump is in that picture. But yeah, this is exactly how our wage structure is now built. It's built on incentives. It's built on bonuses. If you do well, you're going to get bonuses, which will then, jack up your wages, basically. So your wages might look small initially, but if you do well, you're going to get those bonuses, which will increase the wages. So look, thoroughly deserved. Excuse me. Absolutely thoroughly deserved. 10 million. Now, I'm seeing 10 million there, but then PYS is saying 11.4 million. Whatever the case is, it's getting it distributed. Chelsea have allocated a fund of 11.4 million to be distributed equally between the players who represented Enzo Maresca's side during the Club World Cup. So everyone that represented Enzo Maresca's side for the Club World Cup, big up to you lot. You guys 100% deserve it. What a sensational achievement. Let's not make any mistake about that. We've absolutely demolished PSG in the final. It looks like Spurs are demolishing. I need to catch this match later on. I can't think straight today. Spurs about to pick up another trophy. Far out. Look, Arsenal fans are going to be devastated, absolutely devastated, dunking on their head top. Now, Lovely piece of interview from João Pedro. I love this. This is sensational. Just like some of the recent interviews from players, this is another one that's an absolute banger. João Pedro, everyone said I looked like I've been here for a long time already. The beginning was very good, but I need to keep working hard to improve. Always, I need to work hard, help the team, help the club to achieve our objectives. I love it, man. João Pedro is so locked in. This, you can just sense it, you can feel it, and of course, off the back of the match against AC Milan, he came out and all the journalists that were asking about Liam Delap, and he said, "I'm so happy for Liam Delap. Chelsea need everyone to be firing. It's not a competition. It's all about making sure everyone's in the right right frame of mind and everyone's producing. He's not here to be better than Delap and show Delap like show him down, demean him. No, he's here to help. He's here to help everyone. He's here to do well for himself, and he's here to help others as well. Fantastic attitude. And João Pedro, the one thing, he looks like he's so concentrated right now. He's so like locked in to do well at Chelsea Football Club, and not just at Chelsea, like do well and win trophies, not just do well and do nothing. No, it needs to materialize to trophies. He's so locked in. I love it. João Pedro is going to be a fantastic addition, and already has been a fantastic addition for Chelsea Football Club. João Pedro, I was training at Cobham before because I came straight back after the final. Another fantastic gesture from João Pedro. Straight after the PSG final, came back into Cobham, started training. Because why? I already had my holiday before, so I came straight to find a house to move from Brighton to Cobham. So I've been there before the others. I love it, man. Preparation. In order to succeed in life, here's a message for you guys. In order to succeed in life, it all comes down to preparation. If you prepare well, you'll succeed. If you don't prepare well, you're bound for failure. That's how it is. So this is great preparation for João Pedro. Great commitment, straight after the final. He didn't take 2-3 weeks off like everyone else who deserved it. Absolutely deserved it, because they didn't have a break. João Pedro had a break, came off his break, won the Club World Cup, and, was a prominent member in the final 3 matches. And straight after that, came to Cobham and he started to prepare his journey for this upcoming season, which is very, very important. But yeah, I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. The second part of it is, the good thing was Jamie was there, so we spent a lot of time, Jamie Gittins, training together. It was very good to train with him from the beginning. I love it, man. Gittins was there, so he got a little bit of, good competition when it came to training. And this is why they probably look sharp, because they've been training well ahead before everyone else arrived. So this is probably why they look so sharp and so intense and so in tune with the play. Fantastic to see. Love it, João Pedro. Absolutely fantastic. Quotes and comments coming from him, which is great to see. Now, check this out. Chelsea value Garnacho at 30 million. This is going to be a problem. And I hope this problem is such a great problem that this deal doesn't happen. Honestly, for me, Garnacho doesn't make sense for Chelsea Football Club. Chelsea value Garnacho at around 30 million with a low bid from Leverkusen in January, used as a benchmark. The sides are some distance apart on their valuation. Look, Chelsea keep talking about, and we've been briefed by journalists that we're looking at Garnacho as a market opportunity, right? The market opportunity is only an opportunity if it's at 30 million. Anything more than that, probably the max you'd go is 35. Man United wants something around 50 million, which is not a market opportunity. Absolutely not a market opportunity. So if this becomes a problem, then I don't think Chelsea are going to proceed ahead. Garnacho will, he said it's either Chelsea or nothing. He's gonna call it quits. He's gonna just, not play for the next 6 to 12 months. He's happy with that. He's happy to just collect the wages and not play. It is going to be Chelsea or nothing. So he's applying the pressure on Man United to submit to our demands of 30 million. And if Man United does that, then the player is ours. If Man United feels that, no, I don't think so, you're worth X amount of money, this is what everyone's going to pay. And if they don't pay that, then I guess you come back. But I don't think he will come back. I think the relationship between Amorim and Garnacho is absolutely over. He will just have to rot. He will just have to rot elsewhere. And we'll see. We'll see. Is that a good situation for Man United? Probably not. You want to get some money out of Garnacho. Is it a good situation for us? I think a lot of the fan base will say that, yeah, Garnacho is not someone that we really want or need. But if it happens because it's a cheap price, then so be it. Next up, the prospect of signing Nicholas Jackson divided the Newcastle recruitment team just a few weeks ago, but that stance appears to have softened. Jackson is emerging as one of the leading candidates to replace Isak if he's sold. I don't know what Newcastle are waiting for. Newcastle, I'm not really sure. Go and collect your man. To all Newcastle fans out there, and once again, I'm telling you, Jackson is going to be a good fit for you guys. I'm not even joking, no banter. Jackson's a good player. He's getting disrespected a lot. The reason why we're getting rid of him is because we got João Pedro and we got Liam Delap. Jackson's going to be third choice option all of a sudden. And he ain't going to like to be a third choice option. That's the bottom line. For Newcastle, you're failing to get any targets out there. Jackson's available. Get Jackson, let Isak go. Everyone's a happy camper. Because right now, no one's happy. Newcastle's not happy. Isak's not happy. And, Jackson, obviously, won't be happy at Chelsea Football Club. Won't be happy. Chelsea are not currently working on replacing Nicholas Jackson, who is likely to leave, with Maresca believing Palmer, Neto, and Esteban can play false nine if necessary. I said this a while back. We've already got João Pedro who can play striker role. We've already got Delap, who's definitely a striker. There's two, and if we need cover, then we've got this cover happening. Nicholas Jackson simply won't get game time. As much as some people might say, oh, he's a good third option. First of all, Nicholas Jackson doesn't want to be third option. Secondly, he's not going to get enough game time to fight for his position. All of this fight thing, you can only fight for your position if it's actually, like, if there is a fight to be had, if there is actually a chance that you can crack into the team. The problem is there is no chance. And honestly speaking, I don't think we're going to replace. And personally, which top striker is going to come in as a third option? No one comes in as a third option as a top striker. Chelsea insiders have insisted that if Nicholas Jackson tells them he wants to stay, they would be happy to have him for the upcoming campaign, competing for a place up front with Liam Delap and João Pedro. And look, competing for a place, sure, but I'm certain Enzo Maresca will rely on Delap and João Pedro before bringing in someone like Nicholas Jackson. And if he's happy to see through that, then fair enough. If not, he's going to have to wait and stay patient so long. It's a World Cup season. I'm sure Nicholas Jackson wants to play as much as minutes as he can because he wants to be representing Senegal in the World Cup. So let's see. I still believe Nicholas Jackson, the wise move is to leave, find a target, communicate with your agent, and get the deal done. I think that's best case scenario for everyone involved. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts about everything we spoke about, especially in regards to Xavi Simons. As I said, I still can't get over PSG. PSG, you guys are absolute frauds. It's still 2-0. It's still 2-0. It's still 2-0. Spurs are going to get another trophy. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys have enjoyed this. Smash up the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Until next time, take care. See you. Bye.